Welcome to the Anxiety Doesn't Own Me podcast. My name is Emmanuel Isaacson. I'm an anxiety coach who helps people to overcome and heal their anxiety naturally. So on today's episode, what I'm going to be talking about is how to wake up in the morning, have a morning routine so that you can wake up the right way and not have anxiety right away in the morning. Because the morning is a very important time that could predict the rest of the day. So we want to wake up in the morning in a good mood, in a positive way, and less anxiety. So I'm going to walk you through my routine of what I did that helped me to wake up in the morning and to start off my day in the right way, because it is important to do that, because your subconscious mind right now in the morning is the most vulnerable and it's the most open, so that we can change the subconscious mind and reprogram it to being more positively. So the first thing that you don't want to do is don't want to sleep in. Now, what I mean by sleeping in, don't wake up at like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. That doesn't really help. Now, I understand that some of us have a hard time falling asleep in general, and I know that's very difficult. And I did record an episode about how to have a better night's sleep. So you can definitely check that out. I'll link it down in the description below. But with the sleeping in, you don't want to pass 9 o'clock in the morning, because it's a different feeling when you wake up at 12 or 1 o'clock than waking up at 8 or 7. It's a completely different feeling. It's a calmness that there isn't throughout the entire day. So there is something about the morning that's going to help us. Now, I understand that some people have a hard time, like I said before, and they might not have a hard time. They haven't slept the entire night, or they might sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning. They finally fell asleep. Now, of course, don't wake up at 7 in the morning or 9 o'clock in the morning. You want to get at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep. So we want to make sure that if we go to sleep at 12, then yeah, we want to wake up at 8. We don't want to sleep in until 10 o'clock. That doesn't make us feel good. So that's the first thing that you don't want to do. The second thing is that don't look at your phone right away. When you wake up in the morning, don't go straight to your phone. I know that's a very hard thing to do, and it was very hard for me to do, but we want to try to not go there right away. That's going to help us because, again, the blue screen, makes us feel more anxious. Whenever we're looking at a blue screen and scrolling, we just woke up. Like, that's going to make us feel more anxious. It's not going to help us. So we want to not look at the phone at least for 30 minutes to an hour. And a lot of things on social media or on the phone are very negative, so that influence us. And like I said before, the subconscious mind is most vulnerable there, and we need to instill positive things. So this is my next thing that I used to do was I used to say positive words about myself, or positive things about the day, or positive things about the situations that I'm dealing with, and how to look at it more in a positive way. But the easiest thing what you can do is think about things that you're grateful for, and also things that are, positive words of affirmation. Because again, your subconscious mind right now is the most vulnerable right now, and this is going to make a huge impact and help you to rewire your mind. So it's going to help you a ton whenever you do this. So when you're in bed, you want to say positive words. The next thing after that is, if you want to take a shower, if you're a morning person, take a shower, that's going to make you feel good, then do that. Go take a shower. It's going to help you. Even if you took a shower the night before, because I remember I talked about this in the episode on how to have a better night's sleep, and I'm going to link that again in the description below. So even though you took a shower before, in the nighttime, even if in the morning it makes you feel good, then you go take another shower in the morning. That's totally fine to do that, because it's gonna help you to be in a calm state of mind. Don't eat right away, guys. I know people wake up, right away they're going to go eat. Don't do that right away. Wait a little bit. There was a study done that we don't need to eat breakfast right away, because right away when we wake up in the morning, our blood sugar does go up in order for us to wake up. So whenever we're eating, we don't need the blood sugar to go higher. So whenever we don't eat for at least an hour or so, when we wake up, what that helps is that it helps to level out the sugar levels, which helps us to feel less anxious. The next thing is try to do a little bit of exercise, stretches. It doesn't have to be, a whole workout over here, but something just to get your endorphins to start running a little bit. That's going to make you feel good. But again, you don't have to do a whole entire workout. But again, if you love working out in the morning, you can go ahead, do that workout. It's going to make you feel good. At the end of the day, we want things that are going to make us feel good. After that, we want to do some meditation and some breathing exercise. That's going to help us to be in a calm state of mind, because at the end of the day, we want to be in a calm state of mind. And it's important to start off our day on the right foot. So we want to do some meditation, some breathing exercise. Write down every morning things that you are grateful for. Drink at least 2 cups of water every single morning, and don't eat sugary foods or drink any caffeine whatsoever. We want to have a healthy breakfast, a salad, eggs. Don't try to eat, again, high fat foods in the morning because, again, inflammation can cause anxiety, can cause depression, and we want to try to avoid that. We want to eat much healthier so that we can feel much better and feel lighter and have more energy. We want to have more energy, so we want to eat some fruits, some vegetables, some eggs. You understand? We want to eat whole wheat instead of, white bread. Even sourdough bread is even better. So we want to have a healthy breakfast. Now, I know a lot of people have a crazy morning, especially when you have kids. How do you get everything done, right? How do you do all this? So for the most part, you can do most of them. Again, you don't have to apply every single thing over here, and it doesn't have to be perfect. You can definitely apply some of them, and I'll walk you through it. Like, for example, don't sleep in, right? When you have kids, you're not sleeping in. You're waking up early, right? So that thing's already done. Don't look at your phone right away. You can definitely do that. You don't have to look at your phone right away in the morning. You can actually say things whenever you're positive words, right? Whenever you're doing things, instead of thinking about like all these anxious thoughts, say to yourself, okay, I'm going to try to instill positive thoughts. You understand? We want to instill positive thoughts. It doesn't have to be in bed. It can be while we're walking around getting things ready. Of course, you can take a shower in the morning. If you can, you don't have no time. Again, you don't have to do that. It's something that if it makes you feel good, then great. Again, you don't have to eat right away, and it's definitely hard when you have kids. You're not going to be most likely eating right away. You could do a little bit. I guess your exercise is getting things, done and, running over here and getting this thing done and, the busyness of making sure getting everybody ready. I guess you can use that as an exercise. The breathing exercise you can definitely do, I guess, in the bathroom when you're getting ready over there, like, I guess you can do that in the bathroom. Again, we got to be creative over here of how can we implement the stuff, because I know some people that have in the morning, they're crazy. They just have a crazy morning, and I definitely understand that. I know as a parent, I definitely understand that. And even people that don't have kids, they just have a crazy morning. They gotta go to work early, so we can definitely implement this things as well. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect, and it doesn't have to be for such a long time, Instead of writing down things that you're grateful for, you can just think about things that you're grateful for and just take, these are the things that I'm grateful for, just thinking about that through the entire time. Again, you can drink at least 2 cups of water. That's not a problem. You can avoid eating sugary foods, and you can avoid caffeine, of course. You can actually avoid those things. So there are things that, again, you can implement without needing to be so organized or having the time. And if you want to have, and of course it's better to implement this in whenever you're not running around and not being rushed. Of course, it definitely is. But if you want to do that, then wake up a little bit earlier. Wake up a little bit earlier so that you can do it at least maybe 20 minutes earlier instead of maybe even 15 minutes earlier. Whatever it is, so you can implement certain things like doing the meditation, saying the positive things. These are things that are important. Thinking positive words about yourself. You understand? Doing a little bit of exercise, writing things that you're grateful for. Whatever it is, you can start doing that a little bit earlier. And I understand that, hey, I'm going to sleep late, and it's hard for me to fall asleep. This is why I made an episode about how to have a better night's sleep. You can definitely check that out. But this is just some things that I did every single morning, how my morning routine was and how it was. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. And some days you are going to be able to do this, and some days you're not going to be able to do that. You're not going to have enough time, and that's okay. That's okay, but we want to get to a routine where our mind and body is already used to it. It's already, okay, this is what it is. Our mind and body is used to already a routine. If you realize what we're doing every single morning, that's a routine, but it doesn't really help us. We want to instill a positive routine. We want to instill something that's going to empower us and give us more energy, and going through this routine every single morning, and we can implement step by step. It doesn't have to be everything in one shot. We can implement certain things, like let's say, for example, writing things that you're grateful for. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to be able to do everything else, but I'm able to, implement that. Or, I'm going to be able to implement the positive words. I'm going to be able to implement that. Or, I'm not going to wake up late. I'm going to try to work on that. One thing at a time. Again, one thing at a time. But for sure, you want to avoid the caffeine. You definitely don't want to have that. That's going to make you feel more anxious. Because, again, at the end of the day, we want to start off our day in the right foot and, in a much calmer state of mind. If you are looking for a natural remedy in order to help you to deal with your anxiety and help you on your journey to overcome it, I created Calmly CBD, where it specifically helps you to calm down your anxiety and panic attacks. And as well, it doesn't make you feel drowsy, it doesn't make you feel sleepy, and it helps you to just feel calm so you can actually do things throughout the day like work, drive, go out, and do whatever you like in a more calmer state of mind. As well as not addictive or has any side effects or any withdrawals, which this way can actually help you to heal your anxiety and get you to the destination in overcoming your anxiety much quicker. You can click the link that's in the description. It would say Calmly CBD to place your order today. And then right now it's on sale for a limited time where you can buy one and get the second one free. If you did like this episode, please click the like button and leave a 5-star review. The reason why I ask is because this way we're able to reach more people, and the more people that we can actually reach, the more people that we can actually help. Because my mission in this world, my purpose is to help people to overcome and heal their anxiety naturally and show them that it's possible to overcome. Thank you guys, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.